Hi, welcome to our goalkeeping session. This is our warm-up. All we're going to do, and all you need, is one ball, and we're just going to start by bouncing it down. Just like this. Feet shoulder width apart, bounce that ball nice, making sure you're catching it like this. So technique with your hands should be like this. And that's all we're doing for our warm-up. Just down and catching it before it kind of reaches your chest. So bounce it down nice and hard and catch it there. Good, and hold it there. Good, so for the next part of our warm-up, just want you to take a seat on the floor, or if you have enough space above you, you can stay standing up. So we're going to throw that ball up, and when the ball's in the air, we're going to get as many claps in as possible. But I want you to take the catch with your arms up, bring it into your chest again. So throw it up, and bring it back down. There you go, up. Oh, if it goes over you, just rock back and collect it. Good. I'm only getting one or two, I hope you can do better. Ooh. Good. If it goes to one side, just rock to one side, then bring it back into your chest. Excellent, so that's all there is for the warm-up, and we will progress in a few seconds time. Well done. Hi everyone, this is our first goalkeeping session, and we are going to start by doing some keepy ups just with our hands. So all we're going to do is we're going to have the ball bouncing, and you have to go from one hand to the other hand. So that's right hand to left hand, or left hand to right. So here's a quick demonstration. Here we go. So the ball's just going to bounce. I'm going to put it up, go down, one bounce between every time you get it up in the air. There you go. You can move that round, you can come outside the cones if you like, moving it back. Making sure we're on our toes. Every time you do that, you want to be on your toes like this. Keep going, on your toes. Good. Watching that ball every single time. If it's easy, go a bit higher. Go forward. Bring it back to the side. Really, really nice. Keep going. Well done. Remember, watching that ball at all times. Try and keep your head level with the ball. Try not to look at the floor in front of you. Well done guys, 30 seconds to go. Keep working really hard, 30 seconds to go. Well done, and hold it there, good. So now we're just going to progress a bit, so we're going to make it that tiny bit harder for you. So what I want you to do is take your weak hand and put it behind your back. So for me that's my left hand, so I'm just going to put that behind my back like this, and then we're just going to try it with one hand. Remember, keeping your head level, making sure you're on your toes, knees bent, watching that ball at all times. Here we go, let's go. So now go up high. Remember, use your wrist to push that ball up. Over to one side, bring it back. Good, forward, nice and high. Always watching that ball. Keep going, keep going. Well done, guys. 20 seconds to go. Keep working really, really hard. Here we go. 20 seconds. Ten more seconds with the right hand. Good. Come on there. Right. Now take your strongest hand and put that behind your back. So you're just using your weaker one. This could be a bit more difficult. Key points, just remember those knees bent, so you're agile. You can move to your left, move to your right, move forward nice and quickly. Knees bent and feet apart. Second point, just watching the ball and keeping your head steady at all times. So just with your left hand, here we go. It's a lot harder. Good, you've got 10 more seconds. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, good. So we're going to move on to the second part of our goalkeeping session. We are going to look at the throw high and catch. So we're going to throw that ball nice and high above us and bring it back into our chest area. So it's really important one of your hands comes this side, this hand comes this side to make the ball nice and secure within your chest. This is part of the chest you're working with, your upper chest. Give it a little tap there, that's where you should be working. So all we're going to do is throw that ball up and bring it into our chest. Try and take it as high at the highest point, or if you want it to drop down, you can. Just make sure you're nice and secure. Your shoulders should then really come in line with the ball. So no strikers can get to it, and you're not going to give that ball away. So up it goes, and then bring it back in. And I catch it, you can see my hands just here, just like into the chest, nice and secure. So 10 of them, really easy, bang, watching that ball. Eyes on that ball the whole way down as it drops. There you go, make sure your throw is nice. Give yourself a chance with that. Keep going. Watching that ball, it's the most important thing. Eyes on the ball the whole time and bring it into your chest. Well done. Okay, hold it there. We're now going to move on to catching the ball at its highest point. Some of you might have limited space. You can do this standing up, but I'm going to sit down to do it. So I'm going to come down like this, and we're going to try and catch that ball above us, up here. So your hands will be raised, still with your hands together, like this, and watching the ball the whole time to bring it in. After you've caught it at your highest point, I want you to then bring it into the chest. So here we go. Up, catch, and then back down. At the highest point, watch the ball, eyes on the ball. Good, and bring it back down. So 10 of them. Well done. Keep going. Here we go. Up. At the highest point, if you can get up a bit higher, lifting your body up using your core strength. There you go. If you want to make it a bit harder, you could throw it a bit to the side. So you're going off and then bringing it back down. Off and then bring it across. There you go. Well done, excellent. So that was the throw high catch, and then catching the ball at its highest point. So key things, watching the ball, securing the ball in your chest, and making sure that you've got a nice good grip of it. All the time watching that ball as it goes up, can you get it at your highest point? Because that's when you have the most advantage as a keeper. Using those arms to get nice and high above the other players. Well done. Okay, good. In this part of the session, you're going to need one ball, 4 cones or 4 objects. You're just going to lay them out how I have here in a small square. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw the ball up. When the ball is in the air, we will have to move around one of our objects or one of our cones. Very, very easy. You want to try and get back to the ball in either 1 or 2 bounces. If that's too hard, don't worry. If you can't throw the ball up very high like me, not a problem. If you are outside, you can throw it as high as you want, and that could give you a bit more time to get around your object and then back to the middle to catch it. So here's an example. And then you're bringing that ball again, like we did in the first part, back into your chest. So ball up, and then back down to it. If you can do it in 1 bound, excellent. And just keep repeating that. Make sure and you try and get around all different parts, all different cones. Good, keep going. There you go. Good. Excellent. A few more seconds then. Keep working up the tempo. Well done, and just hold it there. Just watching your screen now. Something that's really, really important as a goalkeeper is that we watch the ball at all times. So if you are going like this, throwing the ball up and then running around your cone, let's try and always keep the ball in our sight. So throw up and you're going to move round sideways on to come back to that ball. That way you're always facing the ball at all times and using this shuffling movement to get around your cone and then back to the ball. Really, really nice. Keep going. Excellent. So we're going to move on. I want you at home to number your cones. However you like, I'm going to have number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 4. I'm going to shout out a number and I want you at home to get around that cone and then back to the middle to catch the ball as quickly as possible. So I might shout out number 1, we'll get around that cone. We'll get back to the middle, making sure you never take your eyes off the ball, moving sideways like this. Good, here we go. Number 2, get around number 2 and then back into the middle to catch the ball. Excellent, well done, here we go. Number 3. Get that ball back into the chest as quickly as possible. Good, I hope you're keeping up. If not, don't worry, do it at your own pace. Here we go. Number 1. Good, and number 2. Good. Get around that cone and back in to catch the ball. Excellent. Number 3. Good. As quickly as possible and back in the catch. Excellent. And then number 4. Good, well done. So that's really focused on facing the ball at all times and trying to move at speed, because that's what we want to do as goalkeepers, be quick to that ball on the first or second bounce, get to that ball as quickly as possible. So this movement of watching the ball get around and then back to pick up your ball is excellent. Well done. Good. Okay, good. So we are going to move on to a technique called the long barrier. For this exercise, all you need is a ball and a wall. The long barrier, just a quick look without the ball. You bring your knee down, so it might be your left knee I'm going to use. You can see here, body all the way down. You're going to have a small gap, and then your arms will come down to collect the ball, and again, bring it into your chest there. So that's foot sideways on, your other foot pointing downwards, knee on the ground, and then ready to bring that ball up into your chest. So I'm just going to play against the wall. I'll have to get down to then collect the ball back into my chest. Here we go. So play against the wall, move, bring it into your chest. Nice and easy. For the start, you can get going, but just nice and slowly. So play against the wall, and bring it into your chest. Good. Making sure that left foot's pointing down and the right foot's pointing away. If you want to do it the other way, that's not a problem. So play against the wall and then down to bring that ball in there. Making sure there's not too much of a gap between the two legs. Good. Well done. Keep going, last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. So all we're going to do now is up the tempo of our pass against your wall or with your partner. So we want that ball being fed in a bit quicker. For example, I might play a nice strong pass, get down a bit quicker. There. Really important you don't forget about your technique and just go all about power. Focus on getting the balance right. You want to have a good technique and then increase the power of your passes. So just start off increasing the power of your passes so the ball comes back to you a bit quicker. Here we go. And down and bring it into your chest. Good. 20 more seconds, keep going. Maybe try and put a bit of extra power onto your next pass. Really test yourself. If you can angle it so you have to move, and then bring it into your chest, that's great. Keep going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, well done. That is the long barrier. Okay, we're going to move on to working on the collapse save. So this is a save you might make in the game if a striker is going towards the corner of the goal. If you stick a shot towards the corner of the goal, you might get down one-handed and push that ball away or bring it into your chest. So the technique for going down is knee, hip, shoulder and into your chest. So let me do that again. Knee, hip, shoulder and then bring it in. Or you can get down and pad it away. So all we're going to do, all you need is a ball. You can make a goal if you don't have one of these at home, and you'll need a wall in front of you. So you can play off the wall, react, knee, hip, shoulder, down. That's all you're doing. Nice and easy to start off with at your own tempo. So here we go. Knee, hip, shoulder, and bring it in. Knee, hip, shoulder, and bring it in. Well done. Keep going. A few more left. Remember, knee, hip, shoulder, and bring it into your chest. Or pad it away. Good, and hold it there. Let's progress on. So I want you to try and do 5 on your left first, and then move on to 5 on your right. Very, very easy, but just making sure that on your weaker side, for me that will be my left side. I'm probably less coordinated on my left side, because I'm right-handed. So you go down, knee, hip, shoulder and bring it in. So just making sure on your weaker side that you're really getting those key points in. Here we go. Start on the left hand side, 5 of them. You can count them. So knee, hip, shoulder, down. Here we go. Knee, hip, shoulder, bring it in. Good, keep going at home. You should have about 1 or 2 more on the left hand side. Once you've completed them, move over to the right hand side. Remember that knee, hip, shoulder, and then bring it into chest. Here we go. If that's too easy, or if you completed 5 on both sides, you can now start fizzing those balls a bit harder so it rebounds at a higher pace, or a bit more power on the ball. Here we go. So down, nice and quick, and bring it in. And on the left side, there you go. Well done guys, 30 seconds to go. Keep working really hard, 30 seconds to go. Good, well done. That is the clap save. Knee, hip, shoulder, and bring it into the chest. They're the key points. Well done. Okay, good. So we're going to finish up with a quick warm down. So take that ball out in front of you, and all I want you to just rotate 90 degrees to the side and then bring it back. So when you go around, just making sure this should be a sideways on view, and you should be able to feel it in your lower back here, going up there. Good. From 90 degrees there. If you want to get lower, you can just move your legs a bit wider, and you can come down, and you should be able to feel those hamstrings. Then back up to the middle. Good. Well done. Now we're going all the way up. Stretch all the way up to your tiptoes. Just bring that ball to the tips of your fingers. Good. Well done. And excellent session. I hope you've enjoyed it.